is Madison Wallace, and I'm the president of our team at 8341 of the Rams. I am also the assistant journalist, and Cameron has been promoted to the lead journalist. And that is his work there.
My child.
My name is Wade Cochran. I am vice president and mechanic on the team, and this is my second year doing robotics.
Hi, my name is Cameron Tower, and as Madison said, I'm the lead journalist of the team.
Hello, I'm Nicholas Burrows, and I'm the lead designer of the team.
Hey, my name is Cody. I'm the lead programmer.
My name is Alec, and I'm the builder for the team.
My name is Aiden, and I'm the driver and system builder for our team.
My name is Dion, and I'm the designer for the team.
I would like to say one thing about one person that wasn't able, well, unfortunately wasn't able to be here right now. Ashton, he was our creative thinker, our programmer, and he actually was our secretary, and he wasn't able to come here right now.
And we have two other people that were not able to make it, Ashley Bowler and Michael Barnett. And for our highlights, I put on my paper that I was not a team player, but I have grown to be a great team player. And I'm proud of my team because they've taken time out of their days to come down and help with the programming, to practice driving, to help fix stuff on the robot, and that's my season highlight.
So my season highlight is when we started 3D printing parts and testing them, and actually using them on the robot. It makes the robot lighter. Over time, it'll be cheaper to work on. And if a part breaks, you don't gotta wait for a new one to come in. You can just print it right there in house. And filament's not really that expensive.
And you can find that.
And you can find that on this board, a little bit on these boards, and in the engineering notebook.
Section 2 is the pictures of those.
Okay.
And
one of my season highlights, one of my favorite season highlights is when we helped out the FLO team. It was our FL team and our coach, Mr. Bates' FLO team.
Okay.
My season highlights when I had the opportunity to make the website for our team.
My season highlight was making 5 autonomous programs, and you mind if I just say Ashton's highlight real quick? His highlight was making Auto Blue 1, which is basically, can I explain the program real quick? Where it basically just grabs it goes forward, it grabs the block, and then turns, goes underneath the bridge, drops it on the foundation, and I'm pretty sure it's also supposed to, it drops it on the foundation.
And
In
drops
parts.
Capstone by Pascagoula Qualifier.
That's Ridge too, I think. That's right.
Okay.
You can find that on the back of the engineering notebook. Session 7 or 8, I believe.
My season highlight was seeing Aiden and Madison drive the robot and help Cody find problems in the autonomous programs.
My favorite season highlight was being able to drive the robot and being able to score 44 points there and go autonomous and using surgical tubing as grip for our wheels.
Which can be found in our
which can be
engineering
found right here.
engineering board.
My season highlight was working at Newt's to raise $200 for our team.
You mind if I wrap it up?
Do y'all have
So-
any questions?
So I have a reason I'm so proud of every single one of these guys. Wade, he is our safety manager, if you did not mention that. He is really big on keeping us safe. Cameron, he has done a really good job on the notebook. Nicholas, he helps us with the designs for the robot, and he just made our previous website. And Cody, we wouldn't have a working teleop without him, or autonomous. Alec, he just mainly brings the fun to the team. And Aiden, he is a great driver, and he wants to drive whenever he can. And Dion and Ashton are two of our quiet grenades that we just have to pull the pin on, and they will release big ideas. And Michael, he is just ready to drive whenever he can.
Do y'all have any questions about the design robot, the mechanics of it?
As he said, can we
It's
move it up here so that we can see the robot? There we go. That's good. We'll look at that.
through a bunch of different designs with the arm. This board is just the gripper. We went through so many trial and error with that.
And also the arm too.
And you mainly printed, is that what you said?
Yes,
For
ma'am.
your
So
cloth?
our under
Okay.
chassis is printed,
Okay.
and we have a wire holder down there that's printed. Our arm is printed. Both of these pieces are printed, and our grabber for the foundation is
Okay.
printed. And our
Very
phone
good.
cases and battery holder.
Very
And
good.
also, very smart to have grip on our tires using medical tubing. We cut it and then we sewed it. Someone sewed it from our
Later.
school.
So, I mean,
Okay,
Put
so
it on
that's
the
what's
tires.
on these tires here?
Yes,
What
ma'am.
these- Okay.
Because we had a
Aiden
problem.
came up with that idea. He can tell you more about that.
Yeah, how'd you come up with that idea?
Oh, Mr. Bates and we were trying to find a grip because when we tried grabbing the foundations, the wheels would keep rotating and spinning, and it would slip and miss the foundation. And I was just looking around trying to find something to grip. And then I came across some surgical tubing we weren't using, and I just started playing around with it. And then I started cutting it open and like stretching it, and then started rubbing it, and then tried it on the wheels as a prototype, and then it worked out well.
So it keeps the grip. for it, so it's-
And then we have problems with the front wheels. Reason why the robot kind of tilts like that. So when we go under the neutral sky bridge and got the little bump right there, with the regular size wheel right there, we're having problems with it hitting this motor and other things of that nature. So we decided to special print these chassis right here. So it brought the wheel out just a little bit, and we just put those little wheels on there so we can rock. So when we go for it, the robot kind of leans back and we can get up on there. One of our main goals this year was to have a compact robot, because we knew there'd be a lot of moving around this year with the competition.
So I believe somebody said you raised $200 through nukes.
Yeah.
Yeah, how did that work?
We like worked at Nukes, like we hosted them,
So
like
Sponsors.
Buster Shables.
Oh
and-
yeah, sponsors are like on the back.
Oh, where you go in and eat and then you get all the chips and things?
Yeah.
Is that what
So
you're
we
saying?
go in, we
Okay. I think I
the
see.
bus boys and all that, they kind of
Right.
get a few hours off. We bus all the tables, greet the
Yeah.
doors. We have 2 to 1 table set up.
Okay.
Like last time, you see an engineer notebook, section 2.
Okay.
All pictures in
We're
section 2.
Also community outreach, we're teaching, we had a kindergartner driving the robot,
Oh,
and he's real good at it.
so what was some community outreach that you did?
So the Nukes nights, we
The
teach
Nukes,
people how to drive.
So you had your robot there in the restaurant?
Yes,
And- Okay.
We usually try to tape a cup to it somewhere and deliver breadsticks with it.
But since we have made
Ah.
changes with the gripper, it's not able to.
Another one of our community outreach is we have an FLO team at our school,
Okay.
and at the beginning of this season, we went and helped them build their field.
Okay.
And we did the same with our coaches team too.
Okay.
So we go to them, we help them program, build. We
So you had two FLO teams you're saying that you're working with?
mainly work with one,
One.
but we work with other ones sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah, when we can.
We help them build, program, set up
Mhm.
their FLO field. We took a day, went to a law firm downtown. Was it law firm called?
I don't remember.
I don't remember what it's called.
It's
But,
pictures.
It's right beside church. We went there, we took a day, just took Saturday, and we built all the field parts that they needed.
Okay.
How many members of your team?
There is
9 boys and 2 girls.
11.
Yes.
And how often do you get together as a team?
So we get together every Tuesday from after school to 5:30, and every Thursday after school to 5:30.
And sometimes we have
Weekend practice.
Weekend practice.
weekend practices, and we also did Christmas practices.
Right.
Because we
We
do
just practice driving
We
because
also went to
that's one of the things we need to work on.
Erdic and
Yeah.
practiced
Yeah,
there.
we go to different scrimmages. We went to Erdic, help
Okay.
that team out.
We're not helping them out, but
Okay.
Okay, so you guys share your season highlights and by roles. How do you select roles?
So at the beginning of the season, we have a debate.
Kind of.
Anonymous voting, so you can't be mad.
So if you want to run for president, you know, you stand up front of the class, make a speech, then walk out the room. Everyone didn't want to go
Like for
votes on
example,
it.
mine would be I want to be a robotics engineer.
So you voted, okay.
We all
Person
hit
who
some
wants
stuff
to be president walks up to the front, gives their speech on why they want to be president and why they think they'll be a good president, or something else like our other roles. Then they'll go outside, and the other members of the team will put their heads down, and Mr. Bates, our coach, will say out the names so the team members can raise their hand and vote.
So there's no like, hey, my friend's voting, so I'm
It's not
gonna
rigged.
vote. Yeah.
Right, right. Very good.
And then
Did
we
they
come back inside,
Okay.
and they tell us the votes and who got president or the other roles.
And we just go down the roles of like
We have
If, like,
president, vice
yeah.
president, secretary, treasurer,
lead builder.
and then
lead builder, co-builder, lead designer, co-designer,
going down the
lead programmer.
We
all of
all
that
seem
good
to
stuff.
work very well together.
Yeah.
Looks like you've done great. Okay, I think they knocked on the door, so I think our time may be up. So,
Just
okay.
a tip,